Welcome back. I got so excited that my video hadn't stopped like it did in the last two videos that the battery went flat. I'm so good at this technical stuff. Okay, so we have done all the corners now. The only bit you missed out on was doing the other two corners. So it goes this way. So we now have our box, and when it closes it looks like this. Looks like wood. So that's pretty cool. So now we have a lid to put on, and then we will have our signatures, and then on top we're going to have like a little bit of a photo album with a waterfall in it. So it will be a hybrid. It's going to be a memory keeper with our treasure box, it's going to be a journal with our journal pages, and it's also going to be a photo album. So you get the best of all the worlds in one little treasure box. Okay, so let's keep going. So we have our box made here. We're just going to put the hinges on the outside now to hold it all together. So again, they are 1.5 inches. Oh goodness, I'm not used to doing this on camera. 2, 3, 4. Okay, don't need those hinges. Keep these because they come in handy for all sorts of things. I have some in lots of different colours. You can use them as page extenders if you're making a big book and you want to have A4 size pages. Then instead of folding it in half and sewing the signature like you would a normal journal, you add your page to a hinge and you can make it like that. All sorts of things you can do with those. I'll just put those away. I have to put things away because I live on a bus. My whole studio is in the bunk space and I only have this much workspace to work on, so I've really got to learn to work differently. So we have these 4 pieces. I've got some double-sided tape, which is the red line tape. So you're just going to peel backing off and stick that on the corner. So if it's a little short, make sure the short end is down the bottom because we can cover that up with some twine or the fibres that we used in the lid. So just make sure that the top part is flush. Okay. Static. So line it up with the top and stick it on. Make sure you burnish it well so that that glue grabs hold. will grunge those corners up a bit so they don't look quite so stark. Static. Okay, so now we have stabilized the outside and the inside, so it's quite a firm, it's not going anywhere, quite a firm box. Alrighty, so now we are going to put on a lid. So we made 2 of these, remember, because my camera stopped, which was good because I needed 2 anyway. So the second one I've made slightly smaller, which is this one, just slightly smaller than the other, because this is going to be our lid. No, the bigger one's going to be our lid. Let's get it right. Okay. Bigger one is going to be our lid. Right. So we need to paint this black to start with. I should have done that before. I thought I was so organised today. Obviously that's something that I'm never going to be. Unfortunately, but that's me. And that's okay because nobody's perfect, and although I've had to learn to art differently than what I would when I had my big studio and I had 2 large desks and 2 walls full of storage that I could see everything, I now have this small area. I've had to purge a lot of my art stuff. I think that's why I started looking into journal making, art journals, junk journals, and putting my own spin on them, I suppose. So I could incorporate my love of paper, my love of paint, my love of jewellery making. So I can use all of that in journals and these new hybrid books that I make. I just have to learn how to talk while I'm working, which is a whole different ball game for me. It's all a little bit weird, sitting here talking to you and the dog is looking at you as if to say, who are you talking to? You crazy woman. Okay. Let's dry that off. I am learning lots and lots of different things about videoing, but one of them that I haven't learnt yet is editing. I've had a go a couple of times and ended up deleting the video content, so I'm going to wait till my son is here. He's in uni in Adelaide at the moment. He can show me how to edit because I just can't wrap my head around it. But it's all learning, and you don't learn everything in a day, like how not to touch wet paint. Okay, it's nearly dry. You could go over there. So it's going on this way, so we need some tape. When I find the end, so we got some tape here, and some for the inside as well. Sorry about the bumping. So this bit here, going to put these bits down here just to give it some stability. Alrighty. Also get some of the linen that we used on the outside. Glue that. Oh. Alrighty, I'm just going to put this down here. and down here. We'll just let that dry because that will give it the stability that the lid needs, and you won't see this side anyway, and we will paint it the same colour as we painted the lid. Alrighty, so now all we've got left to do on the construction of the box part is our hinges. Now our hinges are going to sit on here. We're going on the inside, and they're going to sit on the outside of the box part, and they're going to connect with a magnet. Yep. It's quite a strong magnet, and that will hold those together. That will sit on the inside. I've just lost my magnet. Alright, anyway, that's how it goes, but we'll do that very shortly. So what we'll do first is glue these to here, and for that we'll use gel medium. Now we'll get some of these to hold it while it's gluing into place. So just want to eyeball it. It doesn't really matter where it goes. That's not going to work. I'll just let that sit there. Alrighty, I think that's about as far as we can get today, because all of this has to set and dry, and then we can come back and paint everything, and then in the next video we will put our signature in, and hopefully we'll be able to get the first part of our photo album made, and then we can get back to decorating. Alrighty, thank you very much. I'll catch us later.